Today we're going to talk about fall yard cleanup. As leaves and twigs and debris start to cover that green grass that you've been mowing all summer long, we've got to get it cleaned up to keep that lawn healthy and growing. Today I'm going to talk with Nick Heiser, an Exmark product manager, about ways to make your job easier. Hi Nick, thanks for being here today.
You bet.
So we're going to talk about fall cleanup. It's a time when we're switching from mowing that clean grass, putting down nice stripes, to we've got a lot of leaves and debris on the yard. We've got to get it cleaned up. What do we need to do to make that happen?
Yeah, you bet. We need to get all those leaves and debris. We need to get that off the lawn so the lawn gets ready for winter. And we do that by bagging. With that much debris and material, bagging is really recommended. A real important consideration for bagging is the blade type. Most Exmark mowers come standard with the high lift notch blade that you see here, and that's good for a lot of cutting conditions. But in the fall, when you're doing some heavy bagging, really recommended to switch to the extreme blade that you see here.
Okay, so we actually need to change blades to do bagging effectively, right?
Yeah, that's right. So if you're using the UltraVac system on the Laser or the 2-bag system on the Quest, this extreme blade does a couple things for you. It has a pretty aggressive lift to create that vacuum and suction to pull those leaves and twigs and whatever up, but it also cuts them up and breaks them down into smaller volumes so the bagging system can do its job more effectively.
Okay, so it's going to break it down, get that into the bagging system, compact it for us a little bit,
right.
So we're not having huge loads there. So once we've got most of the debris cleaned up, what do we need to do then? Do we switch back to mulching?
It is a really good idea to switch back to mulching. There can still be a little bit of debris on the lawn, but for the last cut or the last couple cuts of the season, it's a good idea to go back to mulching. The micro mulch system still breaks up some of that material, but instead of putting it in the bagger, it puts it back into the turf. And so we do have mulch kits for most of the mowers, from the walk behinds up to the largest lasers.
Okay, so we really want to put those nutrients back in the ground because that's going to help the soil and it's going to improve the quality of the turf because of it. Okay, so what else? Is there any other aspect that we should be doing in the fall?
You bet. And don't forget to aerate. Fall's a great time to aerate because it'll get those nutrients and they can reach down into the roots and keep your turf healthy over the winter.
Okay, so we've got the yard cleaned up, it's back to good shape, looking well, and we've got it aerated, so we're going to have a healthy lawn going into that next season. So you can also visit your Exmark dealer to get different blades, you can get an UltraVac system, you can get a replacement bag, whatever you need to make sure you're ready to go for the fall.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go get to it. We've got some work to do.
Great.